And welcome back to the Heartland Conference Tournament. Leading off the bottom of the 8th will be Taylor Johnson. Swing and a miss on that first pitch. Johnson swinging at a lot of first pitches today, but also connecting on a lot of first pitches. He's really showing his power and offense in today's game. Hammer deals, and that one catches the outside corner, and Johnson now down 0-2. Johnson is 3 for 4 today with a couple of doubles. He's also drawn a walk. And he swings weakly at that one. He was fooled by the pitch, and he goes down on 3 pitches. 1 away.
Left fielder, Cutter Runty.
That'll be Cutter Runty coming up. Ransom Lalonde after him.
You don't have to make the call, Chad.
So the Lions are looking for a shutdown inning here as they are heading to the 9th, down by at least 2. Strike 1. Runty 2 for 4 today. So that one out of the zone, and the count now even at 1 apiece. Here's the pitch. This one is going to get through into right field, and Runty has himself his 3rd single of the game. Now it'll be Ransom Lalonde.
Shortstop, Ransom Lalonde.
You see some umbrellas starting to come out in the stands. Lalonde smokes one. It's gloved by Baker. A throw to second is in time, but it got caught in the glove of the second baseman, so they'll only cut off the lead runner. So 2 away and a 1 on. As Lalonde grounds into the fielder's choice. 2 away. C.J. Manning at the plate. Hammer looks in. Call is strike 1. Two away. Hammer to the plate. That one well outside, and it's 1-1 now. Browski waits on deck should he get a chance. You see a great deal of the fans now moving from the regular stands to underneath the canopy at ground level seating. Hammer checks over to first. 1-1 the count with 2 away. And that one gets behind him. It's actually pitched behind C.J. Manning. And Runty will move up an extra 90 feet. At first I thought that it hit him, but actually it just went right behind him. 2-1, now the count. And now, looks like Dale Harpinen will come out to the pitching rubber once again. He's talking to Hammer. But it doesn't look like he's making a pitching change just yet. I don't believe anyone's throwing in the bullpen. They just started throwing in the bullpen. If you're the Lions, you're hoping that Hammer can get you through this inning. And now they're having Hammer throw some pitches for them, so might be an issue of if he might have hurt himself or something. I hope not. Now he threw that one pitch. He looks okay. Well, the count will be 2-1 with 2 away. just about ready to get back under play. A runner in scoring position at second. Here's the pitch. This one right above Hammer's head. Charging is Groh. The throw is in time as Manning is retired, and that'll end the inning. We're heading to the top of the ninth. The Lions with some work to do as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament on Rattlers Live. Welcome back to the Heartland Conference Tournament. Top of the ninth inning, getting underway. The Lions down to their last 3 outs in a game that they led at one time by a score of 11-4. It'll be Ben Smith, Gordon Miller, and Adam Baker. And Smith takes the first pitch he sees high into the air. And the catch will be made by Dolzel. One away.
First baseman, Gordon Miller.
In a game where offense has been on display for both teams. 14-12. A total of 28 hits. Gordon Miller at the plate. He looks at the first pitch inside, 1-0. The Lions also batting around twice in this game. Hilltoppers batting around once themselves. Pitch well outside, 2-0. That one out of the zone. It's 3-0 now for Miller. Nassus, the lefty, looking to work his third effective inning. It'll give him a save. That one called to strike, 3-1. Ellerby actually on the line for the win right now for the Hilltoppers. That one fouled off, went off of Miller's leg and foul anyway. So we'll have a full count after Miller was up 3-0. Baker waits on deck, hurt, hoping for an opportunity in the hole. Nassus winds up and deals. And that one's too low. Ball 4. The Lions now with a man on base. And a tying run coming to the plate in the form of Adam Baker. Baker 2 for 3 today. A couple of singles. He's also scored a run. Here's the pitch. Looks at a called strike 1, fastball on the outside corner.
I have a pinch hit
Nassus deals. This one's lifted high. It should stay close to the infield. And the catch is made by the second baseman. That'd be Mayo, who came in for Johnson for defensive purposes. 2 away, and Hurt looks like he'll be pinch hit for. It'll be Chad Wilson, the junior, coming to the plate, as he'll look to extend this game.
Your attention, please. For the Lions, pinch hitting for Hurt, number 24, Chad Wilson.
It'll be a lefty-righty matchup here. Nassus versus Wilson. Nassus comes set. That first pitch well outside, 1-0. Miller very unlikely to try anything on the base paths right now, especially considering that if he scores, it'll still be a deficit for the Lions. And it's well above the belt and outside. Now it's 2-0. Manning's going to go out and have a discussion with Nassus. Now Adam Baker, the senior, he's also going out there. Have a brief conversation. 2-0 the count, 2 away. Lions down to their last out. That one right at the knees on the inside corner. 2-1 now. Nassus to the plate. Swing and a miss by Wilson. And now the Lions down to their last strike. Grow, the leadoff man, waiting on deck. Nassus deals. This one taken up the middle, and he'll get through, a base hit. And now the Lions with the tying run on base. Ryan Grow, the leadoff man, will now come to the plate. As Wilson comes through in a big way for the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. Grow 1 for 4 today. He's also been hit by a pitch. He's flied out 3 times and has a single. Beard waits on deck, should he get an opportunity. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got tied up there. That ball low and in the dirt. 0-1. Remind you, the second game of the doubleheader of this tournament should get underway at around 5 o'clock. That will be between the 1-seeded St. Mary's Rattlers and the 4-seeded Texas A&M University International Dust Devils. Called strike 2, and the Lions again down to their final strike. 2 on, 2 out, 0-2 the count. Grow steps in to face Wilson, to face Nassus. And this one hit well and deep to left center field. It's back and off the glove of Runty. Both runs will score. And Grow stands at second with a game-tying double. One just barely off the glove of Runty. And Grow coming through big. So he really got a hold of that ball and took it deep to left center field. Runty gave it all he had. He made an outstanding grab to end the first inning. And now this game is tied up and squared away at 14 runs apiece.
Oh, yeah. Somebody scored a touchdown. 2-point field goal.
And now Beard with a chance to put the Lions back in front. That one out of the zone, 1-0. Wilson and Grow. And this one off the hands of Beard, but it gets fouled off. 1-1. Beard so far today is 2 for 4. So he's batting for the second time in just as many innings. Here's the pitch. He fouls it off, 1-2. An incredible ball game. Offensive power on display. 28 runs between these two teams on 30 hits. Beard looking to add to that total. Here's the pitch. That one out of the zone for Nassas. 2-2 now the count. A go-ahead run is in scoring position. 2-2, 2 away. Nassas comes set. Here's the pitch. And this one lifted well to left center field. Runty settles underneath it and applies the squeeze. That'll end the inning, but not before the Lions tie up the ball game off of the power of a Ryan Grow 2 RBI double. The Hilltoppers will have to walk off in the bottom of the ninth if they want to win. So you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament on Rattlers Live. Welcome back to the Heartland Conference Tournament. Bottom of the ninth, underway. Hammer deals in strike one to Bobrowski. Defensive changes. Baker moved over from third base. He'll now play short. And this one taken into left field as Bobrowski with yet another hit to add to his tally. And he's the game-winning run, now standing at first. And Vanderpool has come in for Baker. He'll play third.
Designated hitter, Marshall Burford.
Marshall Burford will now stand in.
For who? Fort Smith?
I said sixth guy, right? Fort Smith.
Burford is 3 for 5.
We haven't got to that position.
Bobrowski represents the game-winning run. He's already scored once today. Bunt being shown. It's laid down. It's a beauty. Hammer underhand shovels it to first, and that'll be one away, but the game-winning run now in scoring position. Beautiful sacrifice there by Burford. Now Dylan Watts will come to the plate. And once again, Dale Harpinen will come out. It looks like we'll have a pitching change here. We'll be back to tell you all about the new pitcher as you're watching the Heartland Conference Tournament on Rattlers Live. And welcome back to the Heartland Conference Tournament. It'll be number 41, Neil Smith, taking over the duties of pitching for the Lions. Smith, a .395 ERA. He's 5-2 on the year. He's appeared in 12 games, started 9 of them. And in 57 innings pitched, he has 42 strikeouts as compared to 27 walks. Dylan Watts stands in against him, a righty-righty matchup. Here's the pitch. He's fooled badly on that first pitch. He went around on it, didn't mean to, but strike one. Waiting on deck is Joe Pirazzolo.
Actually, it's A.J. Hermanson. He went into right field.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. And A.J. Hermanson actually now in the on-deck circle.
He went into the top of the 8th.
0-2 with one away. Bobrowski standing at second. Here's the pitch. Appealed down to first, but he laid off of it. It'll be 1-2 now. Check to second, a high kick. This one, a one-hopper. Bake, it's off the leg. As Vanderpool's not able to handle it. It'll be the 5th error of the ball game against the Lions. Now 2 runners on and just 1 away.
Right fielder, A.J. Hermanson.
A.J. Hermanson now at the plate. Two on, 1 out. Force is in effect. That one just outside. 1-0. One's dealt in there by Smith, but it's in the dirt. 2-0.
They have a way of finding it.
A.J. Hermanson batting .225 on the year. 11 RBIs. That one called a strike. 2-1. Dolzo waits on deck. Check to second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now the count with 1 away. As Smith is trying to work around a leadoff single by Bobrowski that was given up by Nassus. Here's the pitch. This one tapped over to second. It could be a 2-ball, but Baker, it went off of his chest and he wasn't able to handle it. Baker now committing, I think, his 3rd error of the ball game. He committed 2 earlier at third base and now commits another at short. The bases will be full of Hilltoppers.
Center fielder, Ryan Dolezal.
Six errors in this ball game, and Ryan Dolezal now coming to the plate. Dolezal still looking for his first hit of this ball game. He's been playing all 9 innings. Now we'll go and have a conference with his coach over at third. With 1 out, Dolezal really only has to put a ball high and deep into the air. It's a sacrifice fly would end the game. The infielder's playing in. And that ball gets away, and this is how this inning and this game will end. The Hilltoppers walk off on a wild pitch. 15-14 the final. In a crazy and offensively orientated first game of the Heartland Conference Tournament.
Hey, that's your ball game.
Nassus will be the losing pitcher.
For the winning Hilltoppers, narrows their record, moves up to 36.
And Hammer, I believe, will be the winner. No, sorry. The winning pitcher will be Nassus, and the loser will be Hammer.
Your next game is tomorrow at 3:30.
St. Edwards,
And the Lions fall to
who won the game now.
losing pitcher.
Their record now is 36-15 on the year, and conference play is 25-12. And as the winners, they'll play tomorrow at 3:30. The Lions, who led this game at one time by a score of 11-7, will now play the first game tomorrow. That one will be at noon, as they fall on the season from 29 to 29-19 and 29-13 in conference play. A crazy game, and we still have another game coming up in this Heartland Conference tournament. It'll be the number 1 seeded St. Mary's Rattlers taking on the number 4 seeded University of Texas A&M International Dust Devils. I'm Joe Rodriguez. This has been a presentation of Rattlers Live. So you've been watching the Heartland Conference tournament. Take care, everyone, and stay tuned for the second game of our doubleheader.